Well, ladies and gentle peoples, welcome to Redline Racing League, the Monday Night League F1. We're here for round number 3 here at Vietnam, the Hanoi Circuit, one of the new tracks in the calendar, and I am joined by, as always, my fellow co-commentator, VSR Roscoe Arm. Ross, welcome.
Great to be back again, as always. Can I generally say, I'm generally excited about going to this new track. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me being in the commentary box and not being out on the track. But, yeah, who knows? There's plenty of walls around here. There might be a few front wings that may be damaged throughout this whole race. Could even be wet weather. So, let's see what we get.
Well, if people heard us in the pre-commentary briefing, we are hoping for some rain.
That's because Ryan's actually set the lobby settings to very wet. So, I mean, if it actually rains, it might backfire a little bit.
Well, I'm just hoping for a good race. Probably, I'm expecting everybody to DNF really because this track is just so tight and narrow.
Yes.
Just waiting on Jared. Oh.
What is going on here?
Oh,
no, here we go. We might be okay now.
Just waiting.
There we go.
And there we go. So, we're in. Get all this stuff up. We need the best tyres, and there we go. So I've acquired a new thing. So it's a dry quali. So,
Ooh.
I mean, it could be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Be very interesting.
So, because it's a new track, we don't know what strategy is going to be involved here. So,
Nope.
I'm just probably going to be expecting a lot of people coming out on the soft compounded tyres, as we've got Edge coming out, we've got a Ferrari of Deathbro coming out, and a McLaren of Mitchie coming out. So Mitchie in for his second race of the season after missing Australia. He raced at Bahrain last week. He's in the Lando Norris car, so fantastic stuff. So, zombie mediums. Looks like he might be the only one that is actually on softs, so fantastic. Matt's coming out. B Dubstep's not racing tonight, not sure where he is. So, we got 15 in the lobby. And I'm gonna think we're gonna see a lot of overtaking on this long straight towards the hairpin.
It's quite a very long straight. I'm going to say, I even had to check the facts. It was like a 1.5k straight, so there's plenty of slipstream. But the DRS obviously when it gets enabled, and like you said, hopefully a bit of passing.
Well, the DRS is like for half the straight, because otherwise it'd be too OP.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The third sector, it's gonna be interesting as well. I know I've said interesting a lot in the first 2 and a bit minutes, but it's gonna be interesting to see how all this plays out. Everybody's on the softs, so no one is gonna do qualifying on mediums.
No one's being brave at this moment of time.
Well, Edge will be the first one to set a lap time, but he's just doing like a lap really. But Deathbro will be the first one to set a competitive lap time as he cuts the chicane a little bit, but doesn't look like it's invalidated. No, it's not. So Deathbro got away with that. So with regards with last round, many of you know, Broken Reptile got onto the podium. That has been changed. Zombie actually finished third due to a glitch of some sort. So, Zombie Hunter actually finished third in Bahrain last week. As Deathbro locks up massively as Edge was in his way. Could be some words had in the Twitter chat afterwards, but doesn't look like it's affected Deathbro too much. He's continuing on. Locks up. Comes towards the last corner, does Deathbro around the corner. Opens up DRS and sets a 1:33.4, while Edge sets a minute 40.107. So 7 seconds off. Yellow flags, sector 3. It's X Dill. And Dill's got some front wing damage. So there was a McLaren of New Zealand Ryan catching up to him. So bit of controversy there between the Kiwi boys. We got a Haas of that laggy person to set a lap time. Coming around the final corner, opens up DRS. Not really. But goes P2. Mitch is in the P5. Matt goes into P2 with a 35.7.
Was there a Mercedes? Yes, there is. I see Jared's around.
Jared's around. So was a Red Bull of Savory. He's still got front wing. Yes, he does. He's continuing on. So let's have a look. Zombie's up in the P3. Savory's in the P8. Jared. Oh my god, times are coming in. So we got Deathbro on pole. Poms goes P2. Matt P3. Zombie P4. Laggy P5 and has had an accident.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Laggy. Well, he caught the back end of that. He might have got onto the curb a little bit. And he's got front wing damage.
Well,
so he'll be coming straight into the lane.
Yeah.
We've got Calbo in P6. Edge is in P7. Mitchie P8. Razuka P9. Jared P10. And Savory P11 with a minute 54.7 lap time. New Zealand Ryan coming in that middle sector. The flowing middle sector. They're kind of like a Maggots Beckett's corners, really.
Yeah.
As Ryan comes around the final corner. He'll set a lap time of, and he hits the front wing. He goes P6 with a 38.3. Ooh, what's that? About 5 seconds off on Deathbro's time. This could get interesting here because I don't think nobody's done any practice on this track as much.
I believe so. Where's Laggy going? I think he's missed a bit like entry, so that's he's gonna reverse his way back. I don't know if he'll have to do that, Laggy. I think he'll have to do an extra lap. Unless he's been disqualified.
Laggy will have to do another lap time.
No, he's been disqualified.
He's been disqualified, so Laggy will be starting last. So unlucky for Laggy, the lone Haas driver. So if you want to be Laggy's teammate, do sign up. There's Edge is in the chat going yeet. So fantastic. It's Edge and Mitchie going on mediums. This could be a play here. One-stop strategy. But as we said, no one really knows the strategy around here. As Savory's gone for another lap.
Yeah, you know, change it up a little bit. It's a bit different around here. And, I mean, they've got slower lap times, so you would think potentially they would improve a little bit on the medium compounded tyres. It might take a couple of laps, maybe.
Well, Edge done his lap on non-ERS, so...
Yeah, that would explain probably a lot, as that's not the best way to go through there.
No, he might have some wing damage as well. It might not look like it on the screen, but he might have like that lime green colour. Where's Reptile? He's at turns. What's that? 1, 2, at turn 4. So X-Steel will be the next one to set a lap time. The Red Bull driver currently in P14, but hasn't set a lap time yet. Benny hasn't come out yet. As X-Steel goes purple, but we don't know if that's actually true or not. There's a McLaren of Mitchie. I think he's got wing damage. Let's have a look.
Does.
Yes, Mitchie does have wing damage. We go back on board with X-Steel 4-1 on X. He's locking up everywhere, coming towards the final corner. He's out of ERS. He has P3 with a 35.4. What a lap from the Red Bull driver. We go on board with Broken Reptile, and the Reptile fans will be going off their nut once this video goes live once again. Bit of controversy surrounding this driver from last week too. So let's see how he goes here tonight. Savory, he improved to a 53.7. So
on 3 lap old times.
Yeah, here comes Reptile though. P4 with a 35.6. Not bad for the Renault drivers. Matt's had a spin at the long turn 2 corner, and he'll be coming in for another set of tyres.
Yes, I would fair say. If he's going to cut that part of the corner, still absolutely corner cuts the hairpin. Coming back into the pit lane and just getting out of everybody's road here.
What's this? I think X-Steel's coming in, yes. Ryan's coming in. So I'm just looking to see who's going to be the next one to set a lap time. It looks like it's going to be Zombie. As Zombie's getting a bit of a slipstream from the Williams driver, so this could help him out here. Oh my god, Zombie, what are you doing?
You want to get out of the way now. She does.
Zombie on these medium tyres. Let's see what he can do, the Mercedes driver.
Up 7/10 in sector 2, so looking likely he'll improve on this lap.
For 7/10, that's what, a 35.8, so it might put him into P6 territory, P5 territory. But here comes Zombie around the final corner, opens up DRS. P7, stays P7 just behind Brazuca. Nothing between it, but Brazuca's on an outlap. We've got a pink Mercedes of Palms for the win A7 here. He does not improve. He stays P2. We've got a Ferrari of I'm Deaf Bro coming around the final corner. 6.5 minutes to go.
Let's run over ERS. It still improves.
He improves to a 32.9. Jesus Christ. Ryan. He went purple middle sector, but we don't know if that's actually true or not. Mitchie stays P11 unless he was on an outlap, which I did not see. I do apologise, but here comes Benny. He's invalidated. So we go back on Ryan. No, he's coming into the pits. Jared's coming into the lane. Zombie's had a moment at the hairpin.
Just probably gone in a bit deep. I don't think he's on a flyer. I think he's more likely coming in back into the lane. Don't hit the wall, please, Zombie.
What I've noticed is the corner before. Oh, Zombie's got wing damage.
That's very.
I've noticed too the corner. Oh my God, Zombie, what are you doing? He's going to miss the pit lane.
No, you're right.
Oh no, he just got it. Anyway, as I was saying, the corner after the second sector time split, a lot of drivers have locked up.
that hairpin
So,
at turn 11, I think it is. Well,
I
that's what
know.
my map is telling me anyway, so...
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've just noticed a lot of drivers have been locking up there. So, as Mitch is coming into the lane, Brazuca's going on for his lap. Yeah, CJ, I've got no idea where I'm going. Yeah, I think nobody else. As Bazooka goes into P2 with a 35.3. Looks like Deathbro's the only one who's done somewhat of a practice session, really. He's 32.9. That's what?
If you think over to the leader, you'll see 2.4 seconds.
Let's see, leader. Yeah, like 2.5 seconds is the gap between Deathbro and Brazuca. Ryan's down at P8. Oh, this is gonna be. It's gonna be an interesting last 3 and a bit minutes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And Reptile fans are in the chat. Rebecca Reptile superstar. So he's currently in P5.
Yep.
In that Renault car. And actually, you know what? Let's give the Reptile fans what they want to see. We're going to go on board with Reptile and let's see him do a lap of Hanoi. And here comes Reptile around the final corner, opens up DRS, goes P2 as Laggy has come up with a DQ, as Mitchie also DNF'd where Reptile is currently. So what did he actually do? He did a 35.0 as there's a Ferrari parked up.
That's like Cowboy. He might be getting himself disqualified here.
Yeah, I don't know what Cowboy's thinking, to be honest.
Because I think he's just been disqualified now, so...
Oh, Cowboy, that could be... okay.
We'll wait and see.
Yep. X-Steel doing another lap coming around the final corners. We've got 40 seconds left. Roscoe, who's your man for pole position?
I'm sticking with Death, bro, but I may be shocked. I'm going to stick with Death, bro, but I think maybe surprise me. Ryan might surprise us, but you never know. Still runs very wide, so that pretty much I think is the lap ruined. Big Cliff Rise to your prediction for pole.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Death Bro as well as X-Steel. Looking like he's just waiting for the McLaren driver Ryan to go through. Ryan's on the mediums.
Yes.
So if he can do a faster lap time on those mediums, this could work out, as qualifying is now over. So I think Death Bro's missed out.
No, I think he can get away with it in this game.
Okay.
Bombs was
Well,
coming
here comes
around.
Poms. Yeah, Poms to win 70. He stays P5, but he's on 2-lap old softs. Does not improve. Jared's retired. He's currently in P11, and he's just crashed out, really. Ryan will be the next one to set a lap time. He's at the hairpin. The next one will be a Williams of, is that Matt 039. So times will be coming in thick and fast. Purple middle sector for Ryan, but we don't know if that's actually true or not. It could be, knowing Ryan, but here comes Ryan through the Beckett's corners. Really, Reptiles finish. He's in P2 currently. Savory's in the lane with a minute 53.7. He won't be doing moving up the order anytime soon. But here comes Ryan, P3 with a 35.1. Matt, P2,
Second.
a 34.9. We got an AlphaTauri of Brazuca Edge. He's bottled it. Then there's a runner of Benny right behind him. So Brazuca around the final corner opens up DRSA with Benny. Brazuca goes P2. Benny P3.
Wowie.
Death Bro's still going. And he'll be the last one to cross the line, and he improves to a 32.8. So I'm Death Bro gets pole position for round number 3 here at Hanoi, followed by Brazuca and Benny F1 is your top 3. Wow. Coming in clutch was I'm Death Bro. There it is. Ross runs down the race order for tonight's race.
So Death Bro on pole, 32.8. Brazuca P2, 34.5. Then Benny F1 in P3. Is that Matt in 4th? Broker Reptile 5th. New Zealand Ryan, the only guy on the medium compounded tyres. Have to watch out for that one in the race. X-Steel P7. Bombs will win 87 in 8th. Zombie 9th. And Edge runs at your 10. And outside it, Mitchie 950 and P11 with Darcy Jarrett in 12th, David Mitzpie 13th, and then the two guys that got disqualified, that lucky person and Carbo Oz, round out your 15 cars for this Vietnam Grand Prix.
With Savoury Mince Pie a whopping 20.9 seconds behind race leader. The Drunk Driver Award goes to Savoury, and he will be ecstatic with that award. Alright, so, and it's a dry race, so no weather will be here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately.
Disappointed.
Oh, but, I mean, it might come in during the race, we just don't know.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Yeah. So, as we wait for the drivers to get ready for setups and strategy, Ross, who is your race winner and surprise podium here tonight?
This is a real tricky one because not many people have had experience around here, so I'm going to stick with the pole sitter, Death Bro, to get the victory around here. I mean, he was very, very tight margins last week with the New Zealand Ryan, so you feel like the victory potentially could be his this week. Surprise podium. Why don't we go with the drunk driver of the night so far? Savvy Miss Pie for a surprise podium. Why not? What about you, Friday?
Well, say if you crash out, you know why.
The commentators going to sort him already.
So Roscoe's going for Death Bro winner and Savoury Mince Pie as the surprise podium.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm going to say, I don't know, because Ryan's on mediums, Jared's on mediums. It looks like it's going to be a 2-stop by the looks of that graphic.
Yeah, but
So
it's potential. Don't rule out a one stop, but yeah, two stop. We don't know. We literally do not know. Oh, there we go.
yeah, I don't know. Knowing that, I think I'm going to say Death Bro for winner. Surprise podium. Who is a surprise podium? Who's on the grid? You know what? I think the man in P5. I reckon Reptile will get a surprise podium here tonight. He missed out last week, but I think tonight will be his night, and there's a two-stop strategy again, so I'm expecting some glitches for race start.
So Mitchie and Carlo. Well, Mitchie just got out and Carlo, and they've both got themselves qualified. So it's going to be quite a few guys going to have to start on very cold tyres at the start of this race.
Oh my god, the AWS needs to stop bringing it up. I've seen it 3 times. Just go away.
Well, you never know. They're sometimes wrong. Some of their graphics can be wrong sometimes, so we could be proven wrong. We'll wait and see. Here's again for me.
Sorry, just doing something quickly. We'll go back onto... we'll stay on Death Bro, actually, for race starters. They're coming around the final corner, finally. Actually, we'll leave this up for now until 5 red lights will be coming up. Alright, strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an exciting race. Probably a late safety car will probably decide this race once again.
We're all set.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 red lights here for the Vietnam Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. I didn't have the light down sequence. Deathbro gets off to a good start. He stays ahead. Benny goes up into P2 down the inside of Brazuca. There's been a contact there. And a McLaren of New Zealand Ryan up into P4 already, looking around the outside of Brazuca for P3. Reptile's down in P6, Matt's into P5. Poms and Reptile going side by side here. Reptile hangs on just barely. Benny moves up into P2, but they're going too wide. Is Brazuca and New Zealand Ryan. Brazuca stays ahead, but both lock up. Brazuca get all twisty. Broken Reptile's back up in the P6. Matt's in the P5, right behind New Zealand Ryan. Benny is in P2 currently, breaking that slipstream.
Oh,
Here comes.
It's a crash.
It's Edge. I think it's Edge. Yes, it is Edge. But here comes. Benny's down in the P4. Brazuca's up in the P2. Ryan's in the P3. Oh my God, this is going to be in absolute tears. No, they get away cleanly, but Ryan gets really good traction from Ryan. Brazuca's losing 2 places now. Benny's up in the P3. Ryan on those mediums in P2. Jared's already up in the P7. What a start from the Mercedes driver.
Look at Death Bro. He's pulled away 3 seconds while all those guys were fighting.
As I did not get the timing glitch, so thank God the Savory is making a move onto Mitchie.
Mitchie's got front wing damage.
As Deathbro completes lap 1, setting the pace. Oh, wait, here we go.
There's the glitch.
There it is. We're on lap 2, not lap 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Sake.
Oh my God, so Laggy and Mitchie are both into the lane. I expect Edge. Yes, Edge is into the lane as well. So Deathbro still holds out in P1. Currently locks up into the chicane. So there we go. So I think it's all settled down once again.
And we are
so
now
Ryan's in the
P2.
P2. Yep, Benny in the P3, Brazuca is in the P4, Matt is in the P5.
Oh, Reptile's got the shocker.
I think he might have some wing damage by the looks of it. No, yeah, he's still got wing. might be like that lime green stuff.
Maybe.
As Mitch and Edge are going to the hard, so might potentially go into the edge. Reptile down the inside
That was never going to
of
work.
X-Steel. And controversy has already happened here, ladies and gentlemen, already. As Ryan he's got a gap out to Benny. Bazooka's in the P4. He's not that far behind Benny, under a second, so if he can stay within this gap, he'll get DRS.
Yeah.
As Deathbro already crossing the start-finishing line. Ryan coming around the final corner, and it's about, what's that, 5.1 seconds is the gap.
Jesus.
As the timings are coming back into fruition. As Matt is still in the P5 ahead of DRC Jared, but I expect the softs might be going out sometime soon with Zombie Hunter in P7, Dill in P8, Reptile in P9, and Pomsel in 87, he's in P10 with Savory right behind him in P11. Cowboy Eyes in P12, Laggy in 13th, Mitchie in 14th, and Edge is in 15th with Poms overtaking Reptile. Here comes Savory. Ooh, does not make the move into the chicane. Probably going to wait for the back straight with DRS, but
Oh, VSC.
VSC's Edge is sped into the pit lane, so I think he had front wing damage. Edge is retired from the session. I did see some wing come off a car, but I thought it was a Leaf, to be honest, as Edge has left the session. So unlucky for the AlphaTauri driver. Over 7 seconds is the gap between Death and Ryan. So this will give a chance for the soft runners to cool their tyres down.
Let's have a little breather as we're back racing.
As that VSC has actually helped that Reptile because no DRS on that main straight. Same with Benny. He's put out a gap to Bazooka over a second now. But Matt has a train of Jared, Zombie, and Deal right behind him. And Poms isn't that far behind as well.
Not too far. He keeps holding up a few guys behind, but definitely Poms. Sorry, if he's holding up these guys behind, then Poms will definitely join his train very shortly.
Yes, with Reptile 2 seconds behind Poms in P10, but Savory is hounding him as well in P11. So we're on board with Zombie at the moment. As Jared's looking for a move. He's got DRS, he's in overtake mode, he's off it now, but I would expect him to wait for the long back straight. As Matt locks up
P3 as well. Oh, there's plenty of battles going on up and down the field.
Yeah, well, it looks like Bazooka got some good traction. He gained about 2/10 there. Now he'll wait for. He's using overtake now sparingly. He's got DRS now. He's in the slipstream.
He's got him, I
and
think.
Bazooka around the outside gets the move done. Jared side by side with Matt. He's in the P5 as well. And Jared gets the move done. And Zombie's still in P6.
No,
Matt spun! Matt has spun it. He got into the power too quickly. And he's falling down by the wayside. As he reverses out and is in P12. Still no big boy safety car. He'll be coming into the lane once again. And putting on a fresh set of tyres. Probably hard to go to the end.
Yeah, I
It's
think
Benny
so.
and Benny down the inside of Bazooka, back up into P3. Still 3 second time penalty, the first one to get a penalty, I do believe. Zombies under a second, once again DRS on the pit straight. Jared makes the move on DRC. Jared's made the move on to Bazooka for P4. Sorry, I can't talk at the moment. Matt is into the lane. And 6 seconds is the gap, but that's coming down quietly as the softs are starting to fade a little bit.
Oh, I tell you what, that was close between Zombie and Bazooka, but Zombie's got by.
Bazooka's got wing damage.
Yeah, probably would not surprise me at all.
Yeah, Bazooka's missing a right end plate, as you can see on screen, ladies and gentlemen. It's not great for the AlphaTauri boys, and I would expect Poms to make mince meat of
Here comes
Brazuca.
Jared on Benny.
He's going to do the inside. No. Will Benny send it down the inside? Oh, no. Good driving from both as Jared locks up a little bit at the hairpin. They both get good traction, but Jared stays ahead in P3. So Jared, starting outside the 10, is already up into P3 on fresh mediums, with Ryan also on mediums as well. Zombie 1.1 behind Benny, so he might be struggling on those soft tyres as well, as Deathbro stays out for another lap as we on lap 6 of 28. Ross, your thoughts?
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, just for a second, Bob's just going to have a look up the inside of the penultimate corner with Brazuca, but it wasn't quite close enough. But yeah, surprisingly, it's been pretty clean so far. There've been the odd few mistakes. I was expecting maybe a little bit of carnage. Bobs, do not go deep into that corner, please. And it's probably going to cost him a bit of time out of the first couple of corners. But yeah, they're not too bad so far. As Mitch, I think, is having a terrible time around Vietnam as the virtual safety car comes out right on cue.
Yep, and well, the only two near the pit lane is Matt and Mitchie, but I don't think they'll be coming in anytime soon. 8 seconds is now the gap between Death and Ryan, so I think the glitch that Ryan experienced when hosting has come back again, where people are choosing the VSC. As Penske's in the chat, Matt is angry at Jared. Well, that could be some controversy after the race ends, as we wait for some green flag racing. Oh, Reptile gets it. Reptile drive through penalty speeding under VSC. Oh, so Reptile will be outside the points. Actually, he'll be in P11, so he might come out ahead of Laggy's Mitchie. I think Mitchie's nearly lapped. No, he's coming out now. Well, Death Bros just completed lap 6 to start lap 7.
Don't touch the curve, please, Mitchie, there. But, I don't know, as Brazuca is actually the first of the soft tyre runners in to the pit lane.
Yeah, I think that's because of wing, really.
Oh, yeah,
probably.
true.
Yeah, I think that's a wing, as Reptile's going to come in and do his drive-through penalty.
May as well get over and done with in case of a light safety car. Yep, Brazuca with the front wing change and mediums.
So what's that? What was saying? 22 laps?
20
on the
20 to 22 laps, probably. Somewhere around
I don't
there.
think he can get that to the end, as Reptile comes out in P10. So Reptile done his drive-through. It comes out in P10. So fair play for the Renault driver.
Still get to do stop, of course, and Lady's not on a lap on medium, so I think that's still a glitch, as always.
Zombie just hit the wall there. He's got some wing damage.
Yes, he does,
So
the left side.
Yeah, I just caught that, so I don't know what happened there. I think Zombie just got some oversteer or understeer and just hit the wall, really.
Oh,
and
it understeer.
He's got to let Deal through, surely.
Oh, well, there goes the wing now.
There goes the wing. Oh dear, I think words what we said. I think something's happened between Zombie and Benny to make him lose his front wing. As here comes Zombie into the lane.
Potentially, but get back to the earlier. It's with Jared and Matt. I didn't see there was anything wrong. I thought it was just pretty much similar to what Matt did last week. He just got on the power too early, lost the back end, and hit the wall. Did the exact similar thing last week. But again, there may be something that led to that. We don't 100% know. As Reptile's now back into the pit lane again.
Yeah, I think Reptile's had enough of those soft compounder tyres. As Benny's still in P4. It's going to be interesting to see when and where Def pits. He's got a 7-second lead.
Yellows.
It's a
Oh, it's Benny.
Mercedes.
Is it Benny? Oh, no. Is it,
Well, Benny's up in the P3. There was a Mercedes. I think Jared might have had a half spin. It went the green flag pretty quickly.
yes.
But
that was weird.
he doesn't look like he's got any wing damage. So Bennett's back up in the P3. Dill's still in the P5. He's right behind Jared. He's 1.5 seconds behind.
Right,
Jared.
leader's in.
Okay, so Death Bro's in. What does Benny do? Does he come in or does he stay out and try and overcut on Death Bro?
Well, there's a big gap. He's just literally making his way through the final couple of corners now. As Brian will take the lead, and yet Benny does come in.
Bombs 3-second time penalty. It's Death Bro's onto the hards. Benny is coming in. Dill's coming in. Poms is coming in. So where does Death Bro feed out? Jared's overtaking him right now.
Remember where the pit lane exits out here? It's a little bit different, as it will come straight out the racing line right on cue.
Yep, there's Death Bro. So he's out in P2. Probably not doing another stop here tonight. Benny onto mediums, Dill onto hards, Poms onto hards, Laggy's coming into the lane. Zombies on mediums too, by the way, so missed that. So I do apologise, and Reptiles on mediums as well. So it looks like Death Bro doing the one stop, soft to hards. Gap's under 10 seconds, so this could be interesting to see what.
Oh, Brazuca. I don't actually know what's happened there. I just caught the back end, and that was all weird.
I think he's had a spin, a half spin.
Half spin, yeah.
Again. Yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be interesting to see what Ryan and Jared do with their tyre choices. Do they stretch it out for the softs, or do they go straight onto the hard compounder tyres?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Probably would have noticed how long Death went for, which was about, 7-8 laps on the set of softs, so...
So what we thinking for a fresh set of softs? Do we think 10 laps maximum?
Potentially, there's potential.
Because you got to think, Death Bro did 3 laps in qualifying, so he did his warm-up lap, his fast lap, and his cool-down lap. He's done 8 laps on the soft compounder tyres, so that's 11 laps. So do we think Ryan might be going to the stretch the mediums and potentially go into a set of softs, or will he play it safe and go to the hards and just solidify our podium?
Well, I mean, that's the million-dollar question here right at the moment. I think we don't really know here. So it was 8 laps plus the quali lap, which will be roughly 9 laps. So it's tough to say, really.
Well, the 2-stop strategy for the mediums is now open. So it might actually be a 2-stop, to be fair. I think Def might struggle with some tyre wear towards the end. He'll definitely try the 1-stop, but I do think it's definitely a 2-stop because the 2-stop graphic has just come up on my end.
Yeah, okay.
So as Zombie is catching Poms 180 for P8, he's currently in P9, doing a recovery drive of sorts after losing some wing as Poms goes deep, but Poms hangs on to P8 at the moment. As this is the closest battle track with the exception of Laggy and Matt. So we'll stay on board with this battle for now. Oh, what great camera shot that was. Sayri and zero lap old soft as Poms has spun! Poms has spun it! The pressure's got to him! Oh my god. Still no safety car. Once again, we've had 2 VSCs.
That's as well.
And he comes,
penalty.
Oh, excuse me. And that's going to be interesting come the end of the race. I don't think Ryan even has a warning, I don't think. We'll check later on in the race as Brazuca. You're like sector 2.
Mitchie, I think.
It's Mitchie.
He's now a lap down.
Yep. He's been lapped by his own teammate. It's not a great day for the McLaren driver. 7 seconds is the gap between Ryan and Defbro. So he's clawed 3 seconds since his pit stop. So plus, then you got to think he's got to add on 3 seconds. So
yes, Mitchie just getting out of everybody's road and he's damaged the front wing, so into the lane he comes again.
Yeah, Mitchie will be coming in, and we're not surprised if we see a Mitchie has retired from session message pop up.
Oh no,
it hasn't happened yet.
I have a feeling, because you were commentating the Saturday race, did Penske not break a pit stop record with the best amount of pit stops during the race? I reckon Mitchie might be trying that, as Calbo's in lane now as well.
Yep, so Calbo in P5 doing a stellar job in that Ferrari. Probably looking for the hards to go to the end, and Penske did 18 pit stops on Saturday, so
that's a record.
it's a record for anything, really.
Yeah, it is, absolutely.
As we go, Calbo's on the set of soft competitor tyres, yellow flag, sector 1. It's just Mitchie probably letting people come out of the way. Yep. Calbo's going to come out in the points here. There's Matt, and here's Calbo.
Into turn 1. So, comes Calbo. Yep, just.
There we go. So Calbo's up in the points here. This will help out Ferrari and the constructors.
Calbo tyres.
Can get a few more points.
Probably won't be for long at this stage.
And Matt clearly with DRS makes the move onto Calbo Oz. Brazuca still behind Poms 1487 here. Brazuca struggling to get past the Racing Point driver after Poms' spin.
Not quite close enough here. He's under a second, but must have made a few little errors somewhere along the line.
And Savory finally comes in to make his pit stop, so he started on the soft compounder tyres and he's taken them 13 laps. Actually 12 laps.
Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad.
And he's gone to a set of medium, so what's that? We're on lap 13. So
should be okay.
16 laps. And Savory looks like he'll be coming out in P7. There's Brazuca and Poms.
Yeah, I think he should be safe in 7th.
Yeah, so Savory, after starting 13th, is up in the P7. So what a strategy from the man in the Red Bull car.
Yeah.
X-Steel's in P5, so this could be handy points for Red Bull in the constructors.
Yeah, very true.
But Zombie's on Dill's tail at the moment. Brazuca opens up DRS like sector 2. Is that Jared?
I think
it's Jared.
Yes, it is Jared. He's got front wing damage.
Ooh, okay then. But I expect Jared to come onto a set of hards though to go to the end.
He'll have to now, depending on what strategy he was doing.
As Ryan stays up for another lap. Defbro, 5 seconds is the gap. So when did Defbro pit? What? 5 laps? What lap was it? 10, 11?
Hang on a second, let me check. Yeah, it was lap 8 when Death pitted, so that's 5 laps ago.
So 5 laps, he's pretty much taken a second a lap out of New Zealand Ryan since Defbro's pit stop.
Yeah. Oh, this is
Mercedes
what we need, isn't it?
Oh, Mercedes are double stacking. Zombie.
We don't have the real quick pit stops like they do in real life, so this may hold up Zombie a little bit. This is not playing it off for Mercedes. And he's getting a front wing
think
change
Zombie-
as well.
Yeah, I think Zombie had front wing damage.
Goes back into 6th place just behind every mince pie.
Zombie in 12th.
We have the points now, Zombie.
13th is Zombie. Oh, the... Berserker still struggling behind Poms at the moment. I think Savory might let Jared through. Oh, bit of contact!
He's hit it over the wall.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Thank God for ghosting. That would have been
that's
a
just real
massive
safe for
crash.
his race there. He's got front wing damage. He's hit the wall, so...
Race leader's in. Oh, no. Savory.
So Ryan's on hards. I think, if I'm honest, I think Jared just could have waited just a little bit longer. He had the DRS, I think, on the back, in that long back straight. He just waited just a little bit longer. He would have easily got by Savory Mince Pie.
There's Mitchie's coming into the lane to break Penske's record once again, and Ryan comes out in clear air. 15 seconds is the gap between himself and Death Bro. Savory.
Well, his
Yeah,
front
I think
wing's
Savory-
absolutely gone now, I think. The course
Yeah.
around here. Yeah, just let everybody go through
Oh,
here.
Poms!
Well, what?
Poms has had another spin coming towards the final corner.
It's
Does he
penultimate
have
corner.
front wing damage? No.
No,
He's kept
surprisingly.
he's kept the thing out of the wall, so fair play for Poms once again, keeping his front wing intact.
Doesn't like that penultimate corner, obviously.
So Bazooka's finally ahead.
Sector. Ah, Mitchie.
Safety car.
Ah, oh no.
Oh dear, this is gonna ruin. This has ruined Death Bro's race right now.
Yep.
He's coming in. Mediums. I think Death Bro. It has to be mediums, surely. Let's stay on board with Death Bro. Yep, mediums for Death Bro. Ryan's coming in as well, so he's done his one lap on the hards, so he's going back on mediums. What does Benny do?
He nearly had the same majority of these guys pit.
Well, Benny's in. I think everybody will be coming in.
Pretty much. Ryan onto mediums.
Well, Dill's in. Jared's in. Does Bazooka come in?
Yeah, everybody has to come in here, I think.
Yeah. Who's going to be the one to gamble the softs?
That'd be an interesting one. I haven't seen anybody yet.
Let's see what Bazooka does, because he's coming in on mediums. He's the lone AlphaTauri driver.
Get a front wing changed.
And he's gone on mediums as well. Pom's is in, Matt's in, Laggy's in. So this is going to help out Laggy. Calbo's in, Reptile's in, Zombie is in. What does Savory do? Does he come in? Zombie's on softs.
It had to be one of them that had to take a gamble.
I think Savory's staying out because he's just pitted.
He literally just pitted.
For a new wing. Reptile's on on hard, so... okay.
I don't know about that one.
What has Reptile done? Soft, medium, hards. He might not have a fresh set of mediums left.
Yeah, maybe.
So the top 10 all on mediums. Then we got Reptile on hards, Zombie on softs, Savory on mediums, and Mitchie on hards, but he's 4 laps down.
Yes, and he's done 5 pit stops, so I don't think the 18 pit stops is possible around here, as Laggy and Pom's battling all the way to the catch up to the safety car.
Well, they're gonna catch up to a Brazuca. He's 17 seconds behind Jared, but I think the safety car will be staying out for another 2 laps potentially.
Yeah, at least.
Because Savory's on at the hairpin and safety car's at turn 1, so
Yeah. It'd probably give him a couple laps probably to get him all caught up.
So that's 17 of 28, 12 racing laps to go. We're going to have a couple under safety car as well. Who's your money on?
I don't know. I honestly do not know at this point.
Well, the top 5 have all caught up.
Yep.
So we're waiting on Brazuca to catch up. 18.5 seconds, but he'll surely catch up to him in the matter of no time.
Yeah, probably the long back straight, I reckon, possibly when they catch up.
There might be some words after the race, potentially.
Oh, yes. I'm probably thankful I'm not in the Twitter chat, so enjoy that one, Pricey.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be exciting to see.
Yes, maybe a few stewards' inquiries as well. Mitchie racking up the penalties.
Well, he's at the back of the queue anyway, so
Yes.
I don't think they'll be waiting for Mitchie to catch up
And
anyway.
he's 1 lap down as well.
Yeah. So what we got? We got the top 6 pretty much caught up. We got top 7 really with Matt only a couple of seconds behind Brazuca. We got Poms and Laggy and Calbo still in P10, the champ.
Yeah, he's doing well,
Broken
Calvo.
Reptile still in P11. Then we got Zombie and Savory. Now, if you were Zombie, would you come in for another set of softs, make sure they're the freshest set available, and then just gun it towards the end? Or do you just stay out and risk the tyre wear at the end?
Probably wouldn't hurt maybe if you come in, but no, he's going to stick it there. So we'll have one more lap under the safety car, and I've just seen that Penske's added me to the group. So, oh great, I better mute the chat very quickly.
Well, Penske is also watching this, so
Yes.
he's just heard everything.
God damn it, Penske.
Laggy and Pom's going side by side here, ladies and gentlemen, under safety car. 11 laps to go. And don't be surprised to see safety car in this lap. Edge, a lone DNFer after retiring early on in the race. He'd be actually spitting chips because this would have actually helped him out a little bit.
Yes, for sure. There's still plenty of spaces left in the Monday League. I think, there's 4 spots left in the Monday League. I'm not entirely sure what's left in the Saturday League as well. Maybe Friday might be add to that one.
So with the Monday League, we got 4 spaces with a Haas, a Racing Point, and 2 Alfa Romeo cars. And the Saturday, I think there's about 13 on the grid with 2 reserves. I know there's an AlphaTauri because I'm the lone AlphaTauri car.
Yes.
Haas, Williams. What else was there? Alfa Romeo once again. But here we go, safety car in this lap. So yeah, as I was saying, if you want to sign up, I'll leave the link in the description when the video does go live. Click on the link and sign up to one of our Saturday or Monday leagues. It could be racing the likes of Death Bro, Jared, Benny, Dill, and all the rest as we wait for Death Bro to make us go away. Just waiting for Death Bro to release the clutch pedal and fly away. But he'll have some competition. Here we wait. You have some competition with New Zealand Ryan and Benny. And here we go. Poms gets a 5-second penalty. Severe collision with Matt. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag racing, potentially. It's still yellow flags everywhere. It's still not green flag. So, we're still going.
There we go.
There we go. Green flag racing once again. And Deathbro, 4.5 seconds in front of New Zealand Run. Benny already a second behind. He's losing traction. Jared and Extil going side by side, but Jared breaks late and hangs on to P4. Ryan, nearly a second already. Zombie, 3-second time penalty. Deathspray does have that 3-second time penalty as well.
Yes.
Yellow flag sector 2.
It's
I think it's Poms. It's Poms still in A7. He's down in P13. Reptile still in P11, but he's 3 seconds behind Zombie. But Savory comes back at a rate of knots in P11. Up we go to New Zealand Ryan, and he's staying behind Deathbro. Deathbro needs to gap New Zealand Ryan by 3 seconds to stay ahead. Zombie into P10 already. Dill right behind Jared, but he's actually falling out of DRS range. Brazuka into P6. What a recovery drive from the AlphaTauri driver. Matt is in the P7. Another recovery drive for the Williams driver. And Laggy as well, after spinning early on and pretty much last on his own.
Oh, Brazuka!
P8, and Brazuka's had a spin. As Deathbro sets the fastest lap of the race, it's nearly a second. It's actually over a second now between Deathbro and New Zealand Ryan. It's coming back down. Richie and Poms coming into the lane. Probably see Poms in for a set of soft competitor tyres for fastest lap, potentially.
Yeah, and a front wing change as well.
Or so going to keep his front wing in check. Zombie is up into P9 on this fresh set of softs. He's hounding Cowboy Oz, and it looks like it'd be an easy move for Zombie. Yes, it is down the inside of the hairpin or chicane. And there we go, Zombie making moves. Here comes Laggy. He's up into P7. Ryan still right behind Deathbro. Looks like Ryan might just have that little bit more pace.
Jared on Benny.
And Jared covers him off, and Dill locks up a little bit. He's just over a second. It's now 1.2, 1.3 the gap between Benny and Extil. Matt's right behind him as well. He's dragging Laggy along as well. With Zombie and P8 not far behind on soft competitor tyres. We go back on board with New Zealand Ryan for the fight for the lead. We're on lap 20. Benny, if one gets a 3-second time penalty. Laggy and Matt go on side by side.
It's the first battle we've seen through that weird S section, whatever you want to call it.
And Zombie's caught these two up like no tomorrow. And these two battling.
Matt's got the run.
Oh my god. And Matt's up into P6. Down the inside for turn 1 and holds. Oh my god! I just saw a flying Mercedes.
Jesus. I missed that one.
No. Oh, Zombie and Laggy have collided. Matt gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Ryan still right behind Deathbro. Purple first sector. Coming along the back straight. I think DRS might be open.
Yes, it is.
This lap.
I think he'll have it as well.
Yes, it is.
Not quite close enough, I don't think.
No, I think he might be waiting for like a last minute overtake. Lap 21 to 28, 8 racing laps to go with our 2 VSCs and a full-blown safety car. Zombies right behind Savory Mince Pie. He's got DRS, same with Laggy. Reptile still in P11. He's all on his own, really. He needs to pick up the pace or hope for major tyre wear between the mediums and the soft, the lone soft runner in the points at the moment.
Laggy getting close again. Did benefit, I think, well, Cowboy definitely benefited Cowboy. He's up into 7th place and Savory back into 8th.
He's got a train of himself, Zombie, and Laggy. He's helping Calbo out a lot here. So this will be good points for Ferrari for the constructors.
Yep.
Calbo is what, 3 seconds either side of Matt and Savory. So if he wants more, there's more for him to go get. As Ryan's right behind Def Bro, Zombie and Laggy are still stuck behind Savory. I think looks like Zombie might be making a move. Yes, he is,
yep.
And I think Savory's just let him go through. So maybe if Savory can stay within Zombie's DRS, he can get pulled along towards Calbo. Palms for win 87. He sets the fastest lap with a 36.428. The lone racing point driver here tonight. As Mitchie's back into the lane once again. Probably doing his 10th stop of the night. As Laggy and Savory have made a swap positions. And Laggy's right behind right behind Zombie.
It's around the outside. It's all into the hairpin. That was a good move there for Laggy. Nearly all over the back of Zombie.
Savory needs to stay within Laggy's DRS, otherwise Reptile might be coming back towards him late in the race. And Ryan's still under a second behind Death Bro, just using Death Bro's DRS to pull away from Jared and Benny.
That's Mitchie.
Yeah, it's Mitchie once again.
Savory's in.
Reptile will get P10. Jared gets a 3-second time penalty, but I think he'll stay in P3 with Benny already having a 3-second time penalty himself. And there we go, Broken Reptile is in the points here, lads. The Reptile fans are going off. I would assume Savory, he's back on the set of mediums.
Those old 24 lap mediums, which is definitely a glitch.
Actually, let's have a look.
Keep it on lead.
Ryan,
no, not quite.
Ryan's got 2 warnings on the brink of a penalty, while Death Bro has 1 penalty, 1 warning. So if Ryan gets a penalty, it's gonna be fair game.
But Ryan's just got to basically not get another warning in these last few laps. He's got the win. Sector 3. Oh, Benny.
I saw that on the track map. Benny had a spin. Does he have his front wing?
I think he does.
Yes, he does. It might have just been like a half spin, really.
Yeah.
So Dill's up in a P4. Big points for Red Bull at the moment, with Savory currently in P number 12. Brazuca's right behind Broken Reptile as well for P10. So some battles towards the lower end of the points is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. But the battle at the front is heating up once again. If Death Bro can get Ryan at to 1 second.
Does he have DRS this time? Yeah, he does. Only just.
Yeah, Ryan just has DRS. As I was saying, like sector 2, it's Mitchie.
He's definitely want to get rid of that front wing.
Still no safety car, so thank God for that. As Calbo and Zombie swapping positions on the back straight even before the DRS zone. So it looks like Zombie had better traction than Calbo. So Zombie is up in the P7, Calbo in the P8. Ryan still in P2. And Brazuca's made the move on Broken Reptile for P10. And the Reptile fans will be actually spitting chips if Reptile doesn't get into the points here tonight. Ryan still under a second. Death Pro needs the gap Ryan by 3 seconds. If he can keep him out of his DRS, that will be handy for Deathbro.
That'll be a big help.
There we go. There we go. Ryan has a 3-second time penalty, so it won't matter anymore. It's 1.2 seconds the gap now, so Ryan doesn't have DRS on this first straight. Let's see what happens on the next straight. Benny's right behind X-Deal at the moment. It looks like Ryan just... they both have pretty much the same amount of ERS, really. But Benny looking for a move onto X-Deal for P4, but he's a bit too far back. Probably going to wait until the long back straight, I should say. As Mitchy's back into the lane once again.
Yeah, Ryan didn't have DRS on that the long back straight, so that may advantage Deathbro a little bit here. Like we said, bad. It's all even. Stevens now with penalties. What is Mitchy on? He's on 9 pit stops, so I don't think his record's going to be broken this race.
Unfortunately, not, as Reptiles is now 2 seconds behind Brazuca, so going to those hard tyres wasn't the play there. Reptile mediums were the play, but he might have not had a fresh set of mediums to play with.
Yeah.
Zombie under 3 seconds of Is That Matt 039 for P6, the lone Williams driver. Not sure where B Dubstep is. It might have had something else going on. 0.4 of a second is the gap between Dill and Benny. This is the closest battle on track. As we're on lap 26 of 28, 3 racing laps to go. And Deathbro has a gap of 1.1 seconds, with the top 3 having penalties. Maybe they're even the top 5. I think Dill has a penalty as well, I do believe.
Yeah, I think Benny potentially does as well, but these guys are battling for P4 and 5.
As Ryan's starting to close back up onto Deathbro once again. Still over a second the gap, so still no DRS, so Deathbro's actually done very well to keep Ryan outside DRS range on that back straight. But here comes Betty. Opens up DRS around the outside. Will be the inside for the hairpin and gets the move done. Benny goes back up into P4, still 10 seconds behind DRC Jared. It's under a second between Deathbro and New Zealand Ryan. So Ryan's caught back up in the final sector. What 0.3 of a second. So 2 laps to go. Lap 27 or 28. So no safety cars can come out now.
Nope, it's all all guns blazing, really.
So this is the fight for the lead. Is still behind Benny. He's not giving up P4. That leads the Benny might have an extra penalty. Not exactly sure, but we'll stay on board with New Zealand Ryan and Deathbro. Probably for the remainder of the race, unless something else happens.
Keep an eye for 8th and 9th because Laggy's closing in on Calbo.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on all the gaps. So we got battle for 1st and 2nd, 4th and 5th, and 8th and 9th. So all within the points, and Poms is slowly but surely catching back up to Savory, but that's for 12th and 13th. You'll take Sector 2.
Jared had another moment.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe? Don't know.
It was a well, Jared's he's all on his own pretty much.
Yeah.
But Ryan, putting the pressure on Deathbro. Don't forget, Deathbro does have a warning token up his sleeve. Dill's made the move for Benny. Laggy's made the move onto Calbo. So there's Dill in the P4, Laggy in the P8, even before DRS. Both Deathbro and New Zealand Ryan have locked up. Here we go. The final lap is underway with New Zealand Ryan getting DRS on the pit straight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchy, 3-second time penalty, but he's in 14th and 16 laps down. Come out of turns 1 and 2 onto 3 and 4. for the first DRS straight. And Ryan will have DRS. Oh, hits the wall a little bit. That's going to cost Ryan a bit of time. He might have that lime green end plate damage, which is actually annoying. Savory gets a 3-second time penalty.
I think Palm's got in front of him as well, but yeah, it's close between these guys. It was pretty much in favour of Ryan with ERS. He just gives the wall a little bit of a starch there, but it's all or nothing now between these two.
Yeah, as this is the last DRS straight towards the end. He's gaining. But I think it's not enough. Oh my god, it's all about the drive now. Oh, Death Bro takes Slapper. Here we go, side by side. Here's Death Bro and New Zealand Ryan. Oh my god, this is going to be so close, ladies and gentlemen. Death Bro stays ahead. Here we go. Through the Beckett's quarters, really. Coming towards the pit entry. Second last quarter coming up. What does Ryan do? He's gone for it! No! He tried it, but Death Bro will be coming around the final corner to win Hanoi the first race here. And Death Bro wins it. What a race between Death Bro and New Zealand Ryan. What a race. Ryan comes into P2. DRC Jared will come into P3, a lonely P3. There's another battle on between Betty and Deal, but it looks like Betty might hang on for P4 on track. But penalties might play a factor. Here comes Benny. Crosses the line.
He does get it.
Benny stays P4. Deal P5. Zombie moves up into P6. Matt in P7. Laggy's into P7. Matt into P8. Carver Oz P9. So double points finish for Ferrari. Brazuca crosses the line in P10, picks up 1 championship point. Broker Reptile, after a stellar drive last week, finishes in P11. Poms gets P12. Savory gets P12.
Well, 36 laps on mediums. What a great job that is. Nice glitch as always.
And Mitchie doing some donuts.
As he always. Oh, he's going to get into the qualified, isn't he? Never mind.
Mitchie's left the session. Jared's going in worst track ever. Oh. Wow, what a race between Iron Death Bro and New Zealand Ryan. What an end. If only Ryan didn't pick up that 3-second time penalty. What a race.
That was great.
That was actually fantastic to watch. So we've got a new race winner in, new race winner in on Death Bro for the season. Whew. I think we've had 3 different race winners in the opening 3 rounds. Here is the running order with Death Bro in P1, New Zealand Ryan in P2, DRCJ gets P3. So a nice drive from Jared, 12th to 3rd, so fantastic job there. Benny in P4, Dill in 5th, Zombie in 6th, Laggy in 7th coming from at the back. Matt is in 8th, Cowboy Oz P9 after starting 15th, Brazuca in P10, and with Reptile missing out the points in 11th, and Savory and Poms for win as well. Mitchie in 14th and Edge in 15th. Our lone DNF with Mitchie 9 pit stops. Wow, what a race. I cannot wait to post this up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Ross, final thoughts, please.
Oh, that was an epic battle all round for the top 2 especially. I mean, we had the close call last week, obviously, with Death Bro nearly winning, with obviously Ryan getting a time penalty in Bahrain, but that was really right down to the wire battle between those 2. And I think I'm going to get Death the driver of the day as well for this race. Just pretty much he had it all in the bag and held off that battle from New Zealand Ryan as well. So I think I've got to give it to him for driver of the day. What about you, Frizy?
Yeah, I mean, no complaints from me. Death Bro thoroughly deserves it. I mean, also shout out to DRC Jared gets
Yeah,
on the podium
absolutely.
after starting 12th. Kaba Oz gets points after starting at the back. So
Yep.
does big kick. So fantastic, Ryan. Thank you. um, what was I gonna say? Laggy as well, getting points after starting 14th. So yeah, so fantastic drivers all around, really. But yeah, I'll give it to Death Bro as well.
Yep.
Well, that is it for us here tonight. Next week we're at China, so yeah, it's I don't know. China's not that interesting, I must admit.
No, it was boring, I think, the last season from memory. So, well, fingers crossed, hopefully, we get an entertaining race. Maybe even with some weather chucked into that as well. You never know with China.
Yeah, I I wouldn't call China. I don't think China was boring. I mean, it did have some moments, but I don't
Yeah,
think it was that. It wasn't like what was that boring race we had this season already in real life? Everyone just complained about it.
was it
Was
Styria or Austria? One of them? No, was it? Or can't actually.
Oh
Well,
no, it was the first British race until the final 3 laps.
oh, yeah, true.
So hopefully we don't get something like that. Hopefully it's entertaining all race. But
Yeah,
yes, China is next week. Do tune in next Monday for China. Also tune in for Saturday. I think Penske is commentating the Saturday race, but it'll probably be on his Twitch channel. So I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. Yeah, until next week, it is goodbye, and we'll see you all at China. See ya!
bye.